and take. No more of our freedoms from us every day. They want to come into our homes and take our guns and faith away. Oh, they're insane. Oh, they keep pushing their lies on us every way. If you come for my family, then there's gonna be hell to pay. These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Ticking time bomb, stop, drop, roll. Finger on the button, who's got control? Weaponize the news every time I scroll. Come for my guns, but I lock and load. Prime from my hands when I go cold. Pray to the Lord, but they want your soul. They gonna have problems if they come to my home. Till they get my message, I'ma say it slow. Scrolling through the news, anxiety, it starts to hit me. Bible by my pistol by my whiskey. Politicking just to trick me. If you want it, come and get me. But if you sliding through that door, it's a Sammy. Fight for the stripes, but the blood still dripping to the grave, all waving and the flag still whipping. They want my liberty, they won't strip it. They want my land, they won't get it. My grandfather's blue collar's dirty and frayed, cause he keeps rolling in his grave for what they did to this place.
These colors don't run, and neither do I. We come from a long line of fighting this fight. This flag's gonna fly when it's all said and done. These colors don't run. No, these colors don't run. These colors don't run.
Oops. Hey everyone, good to see you. Good to see you. D, Carol, baby brother Christopher. You better be good tonight. Don't start nothing, they won't be nothing, mister. Devi, Darlene. Shelly. Hey, Shelly. Good to see each and every one of you. Hope you'll. Oh, crap. Tracy, good to see you. Priscilla, good to see you. We're on Rumble too, if anybody prefers there instead of YouTube, because we're trying to do both of them just in case YouTube falls out of love with me, which I believe they're getting ready to. So if anybody wants to go there, BitBite's over there, I believe. I don't believe he's in YouTube. He could be in both of them. Heck if I know. Hey, Carrie, good to see you, brother. Okay, let's get to it. Let me see what we got here. Oh, here's a funny one. This is Scotty. And down here in the South, if you know, you know. So, Darlene, you'll probably get this one.
We test you like a background check with a smile. Soon as you meet somebody down here, the questions start. And it ain't curiosity, it's verification. Where are you from? And if you say North Carolina, that ain't enough. They want the exact town. And not even the town. They want the part of town exactly where the Dollar General sits. What road did you come down? That's not directions. That's them checking if you belong there. Because if you named the wrong road, now you're the one that got lost for the rest of your life. Who's your people? And that one's serious. Because that's not a family question. That's them pulling up your community file. Where'd you go to school? And if you say the wrong one, you instantly get categorized. Oh, okay, so you was one of them. And now you don't even know what you did. What do you do for work? That's not small talk. That's to see how to talk to you. Because if you say something fancy, they gonna hit you with the must be nice. And now your success feels disrespectful. If you're with somebody, they don't ask how long y'all been together. They say, y'all serious? That's Southern for I'm about to find out how much effort I put into learning your name. And if you pass all the tests, you'll know. Cause they'll stop interrogating and start telling you stuff you absolutely shouldn't know. Like, now I ain't supposed to say nothing, but congratulations. You've officially been accepted into the Southern Witness Protection Program.
Yep, if you know, you know. If we trust you, we trust you. If we don't, we'll give you a side eye and say, mosey on down the road. Hey, Jeff, Terry, and Steve, my other brothers, good to see y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Dee, I hope your dad is doing well. Still praying for him. He's going to be 100% soon. Christopher, don't start on Darlene. John Bassett, here you go already. Getting something going on. I'm going to put you in timeout if you don't straighten up. Okay, here's a little bit of news that I could find. And this is this was what I was talking about last night, Carrie, about Trump cutting off the states that harbor all of these illegals.
Let's get to this if we could, because Minneapolis falls into this category of sanctuary cities. Here's the president yesterday cutting off money to these jurisdictions here. Watch here.
Starting February 1st, we're not making any payments to sanctuary cities or states having sanctuary cities because they do everything possible to protect criminals at the expense of American citizens, and it breeds fraud and crime and all of the other problems that come. So we're not making any payment to anybody that supports sanctuary cities.
So you can look at the number of states, the number of counties, the number of cities in America. What does this mean on the 1st of February? How do things change?
Well, I'm going to leave it to President Trump on operationally how this will happen. But of course, money talks. And Tim Walz and Mayor Fry, if they want continued federal funding in their state and in their city, which their citizens need and want, then they need to start protecting their citizens and their constituents, which we've seen time and time again they haven't done. Mayor Fry claimed that there were very few criminal illegal aliens in his city. Well, just in the last 5 weeks alone, we have found, arrested, and apprehended 2,500. And that includes, as I've said before, rapists, child pedophiles. I mean, when Secretary Noem was just on the ground in Minneapolis, she was part of the arrest of a murderer from Ecuador, multiple child pedophiles. And so, I mean, it's incredibly important these purported leaders step up and do what they say that they want to do, which is protect their constituents. We have not seen that yet.
Tricia, you have got your hands full, and we appreciate you giving us some of your time. Thank you.
So hopefully that will cool their jets a little bit. His blood pressure and his oxygen levels. Okay. I just want everyone to feel better. That's my wish and prayer. Okay, and then we got the mayor on the record. It's a little short, 59-second.
Let me get you on record if I can, Mr. Mayor. Do you support abolishing ICE?
I do not support abolishing ICE. However, I absolutely oppose the way that this administration is conducting themselves with us.
Full of crap because
Look,
I heard it
there
come out
are a
his
number
mouth
of
he
entities
wanted to
presently,
abolish it.
agencies
But
at the
isn't that
federal
what your
government
lawsuit is about,
that are
stopping ICE
conducting
right now?
themselves. No, you should read the lawsuit. The lawsuit says that, hey, you know, ICE doing ICE stuff is not what we're talking about right now. Again, we've had ICE in our city before. We've had ICE in our state before. It is the fact that, look, right now, there's about 3,000 federal ICE agents in our city between ICE and Border Control. You know how many police officers that we have? 600. The kind of duress that our city is experiencing because of this is magnified.
Thinks we've fallen for his lies because I heard them words come out his mouth that he wants to abolish it. Him and Walks together. Each one said it at a different time, but on the same day. So he's full of crap. Need to abolish him. And now he's saying he doesn't want it. Hey, Sherry, good to see you. And then we have the left wing reporter got put in his place, not by Trump this time, but by our little press secretary. She got him good. I like her.
Thanks, Caroline. Earlier, you were just defending ICE agents generally, and earlier on, Secretary Noem spoke to the media, and she said, among other things, that they are doing everything correctly. 32 people died in ICE custody last year. 170 US citizens were detained by ICE, and Renee Good was shot in the head and killed by an ICE agent. How does that equate to them doing everything correctly?
Why was Renee Good unfortunately and tragically killed?
Are you asking me my opinion? Because an ICE agent acted recklessly and killed her unjustifiably.
Oh, okay. So you're a biased reporter with a left-wing opinion.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, because you're a left-wing hack. You're not a reporter. You're posing in this room as a journalist, and it's so clear by the premise of your question. And you and the people in the media who have such biases but fake like you're a journalist, you shouldn't even be sitting in that seat. But you're pretending like you're a journalist, but you're a left-wing activist. And the question that you just raised and your answer proves your bias. You should be reporting on the facts. You should be reporting on the cases. Do you have the numbers of how many American citizens were killed at the hands of illegal aliens who ICE is trying to remove from this country? I bet you don't. I bet you didn't even read up on those stories. I bet you never even read about Laken Riley or Jocelyn Nungray or all of the innocent Americans who were killed at the hands of illegal aliens in this country. And the brave men and women of ICE are doing everything in their power to remove those heinous individuals and make our communities safer. And shame on people like you in the media who have a crooked view and have a biased view and pretend like you're a real honest journalist.
Boom. She laid him out for a knockout. She knocked him out of the room. She's good. I like her. And then I found, yeah, she did, Tracy. She's a little fireball. Motherhood's putting her in a mother bear mode. I believe isn't she expecting in May or March to have another? It's going to be a baby girl this time. I believe it's March or May. I can't remember. But she's a mama bear. She's bringing out them claws. I love it. I love her getting them, putting them in their place. That's for sure. She ain't putting up with nothing. But you can't tell. When I was pregnant with Sky, I looked like a beach whale. I mean, I couldn't see my feet. My dad and my mom and cousins had to pull me up and down off the couch. And I mean, I was miserable. But her, you can't tell. I made like 10 of me when I was pregnant with Sky. Okay, here's another one. They found the leaker, and guess what? Pam's got him in jail finally. Yay! Pam finally got somebody.
Reckoning is now underway. Tonight, a government contractor with a top secret security clearance is behind bars. He is accused of leaking highly sensitive classified material about U.S. military operations based on documents obtained during a search warrant at the home of a Washington Post reporter. Take a look.
Another piece of information that I think is very important is the leaker has been found and is in jail right now. And that's the leaker on Venezuela. A very bad leaker. So there could be some others, and we'll let you know about that. We're hot on their trail. But the leaker has been found, and the leaker's in jail. And will probably be in jail for a long time. Let's see what happens.
All right, here with more U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi is with us. Madam Attorney General, great to have you. All right, when we're talking about leaking about a military operation, if somebody that has top security clearance, in fact, does that, they are putting troops directly in harm's way. What can you tell us about the case, in this particular case, others that may be involved? And when does the press maybe cross a legal line? Because the press is obviously involved in this also.
Yeah, and Sean, in April, I did a memo rescinding Merrick Garland's memo saying that reporters will not be subpoenaed. We will not look at reporters' phones. I rescinded that because we have to protect our classified information and the heroic men and women in the military. And Sean, the First Amendment is a bedrock principle, but this isn't about that. This is about classified material that could jeopardize lives. And this IT guy that worked for Department of War, and Pete Hegseth has been amazing, and he's up against a lot with these people. This guy that worked, he was a contractor, IT contractor, who had classified information, is charged now with leaking classified information involving a foreign adversary. He could jeopardize the lives, the safety of our men and women in the military. So today, it's been reported that the great men and women of the FBI executed a search warrant at the direction of Kash Patel and my office on the reporter's home, seizing the devices that contained classified material regarding our foreign adversaries. And that's what we're looking into now. But the guy from the IT department is in jail. President Trump has made it very clear. You will not jeopardize the men and women in our military, and you will not leak classified information.
That's for sure. Took her long enough. Hey, Gator Girl, good to see you. I got you a little clip too, Missy. I found you a little one. A little small one. And here's Scotty again. Talking about how we say, if somebody asks us if we need help, we say, I know somebody. We never go to like a professional unless it's really necessary. So here's him talking about that.
Say one sentence. I know somebody. Down here, every situation is attached to a person. And it ain't never a professional either. It's just somebody. You need your car fixed. You don't call a shop. You call your cousin's friend named Bradley who used to work on cars. And Bradley always starts out confident too. Yeah, I can do it. You got a socket set? Sir, I got a seatbelt and a receipt. That's all I got. You need a haircut? It's not a barbershop. It's my homegirl does hair. And her shop is a kitchen chair by the window. You get there and she's got clippers, grease, and a baby in her lap. That fade's finna be based on vibes and hope. You need a tattoo? Nobody's going to the place with the big clean sign. They go, well, my boy's got a tattoo gun. And when you get there, it's a Bluetooth speaker, a folding table, and antibacterial wipes from 2016. Something wrong with your AC. You don't call a company. You call a dude named Randall who shows up in Crocs. Randy will look at that unit for 8 seconds and go, yep, there's your problem right there. He don't explain and he don't elaborate. He just points it out like he just found Waldo. You need a trailer. You don't rent one. You just borrow one. And every trailer in the South comes with a catch. No tag, one light works, the gate's tied shut with a rope, and the rule, bring it back exactly like you found it. How? It was already sketchy. That's why I love the South, though. We don't need customer service. We got connections. You can lose your keys, break your truck, need a new roof, and get your hair cut all in the same day. And somebody's cousin's gonna handle it all.
Yep. Like when we take our four-wheelers here, there, in our dirt bikes, we find us a trailer. There's one around somewhere. May not be, could get a ticket, I guess, with one of the lights out, but still though, we make it work around here. That's how we roll. And when I before I started working and everything, my mom would cut my hair. I wouldn't go to a beauty salon. My mom would cut it. She would say, because I was scared when she got around my ears, you know, I would like twitch, sort of like nervous, move. And one time she got close to my ears and I could feel the cold scissors laying on my ear. And I moved my head a little bit and she says, oops, that'll grow back. I went to school with a big old gap over my ear. I said, yeah, Mom, it'll grow back. It's all good. Which nobody picked on me. They knew better. Because I was wise. I hung with all the sort of bigger boys. And they sort of like protected me. I could run my mouth. And then someone would come chasing me. And I'd run behind Martin or David or Scotty or Kevin. And they would, you're not laying a finger on her. She's our sister. I do my dad's carry. I mean, the only thing I have to do is just take the clippers and go over his because he's not he doesn't have much hair, I would say. 6 minutes, pass it back. Okay, now let's see. Here's the one for Gator Girl, Baby Trump. Speaking truth again. 5 minutes, pass it back. Here's Baby Trump speaking truth again. And then we got some really short ones. You have to look because if you blink, you'll miss them. Sky picked that one for everyone. Hey, Bitback, good to see ya. Love ya.
Do you believe that the FBI should be sharing evidence with state officials in Minnesota?
Well, normally I would, but they're crooked officials. I mean, Minneapolis and Minnesota, what a beautiful place, but it's being destroyed. It's got an incompetent governor, fool. I mean, he's a stupid person. And it looks like the number could be $19 billion stolen from a lot of people, but largely people from Somalia. They buy their vote. They vote in a group. They buy their vote. They sell more Mercedes-Benzes in that area than almost. Can you imagine? You come over with no money, and then shortly thereafter, you're driving a Mercedes-Benz. The whole thing is ridiculous. So they're very corrupt people. It's a very corrupt state. I feel that I won Minnesota. I think I won it all 3 times. Nobody's won it since Richard Nixon won it many, many years ago. I won it all 3 times, in my opinion. And it's a corrupt state, a corrupt voting state. And the Republicans ought to get smart and demand on voter ID. They ought to demand maybe same-day voting and all of the other things that you have to have a safe election. But I won Minnesota 3 times, and I didn't get credit for it. I did so well in that state every time. The people were crying every time after. That's a crooked state. California is a crooked state. Many crooked states. We have a very, very dishonest voting system. The last time I won, 24, the one that just took place, I won because it was too big to rig. You couldn't rig it. It was too big. But I won the state of Minnesota. It's a corrupt voting system with an incompetent governor, a very incompetent governor.
Them faces, got to love them. But that one was for you, Gator Girl, to make you laugh a little bit. And this one's just because I can't stand Newscomb.
Wisers leaving Cali. Newscomb drove Anheuser-Busch out the state. Regulations hit harder than a Cali earthquake. Businesses leaving Cali, no reason to stay. No Budweiser said peace and they're moving out the bay. Newscomb has ruined Cali. Let's get Gavin Newscomb out of Cali.
Every time they sing, I just start dancing. They make me want to dance. They got like a rhythm to them or something. I wish they would sing longer. They're too short. You do, Sherry? And this is the one that, we got time. It's only 26 seconds now. Pay close attention to your TV or your laptop or your phone or your computer, because this one will go by fast. But this is one Sky picked. And Cindy, if you're watching, she said that since you wanted her Michael Jackson drawing, this one is for everyone, but especially for you too. So if you're watching, here we go. Cute little stinker. I thought that one was cute. Hey, Party Bombs, good to see ya. Three, 2, 1. Thank you. Thank you very much. You are welcome. We got 3 different lags going on. We got StreamYard lagging from when I click on it to start playing it. It takes it a second for StreamYard to pick it up so I can hear it. And then YouTube's got a lag. And then Rumble's got a longer lag. It's like I'm lagging 3 places at different times. I don't know. It could be Spectrum. It'll probably get better. I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. But thank y'all very much. Thank y'all for being here with me. Struggling with me. Putting up with me. And this one here. I may make somebody upset if they're not funny and a joking person like we are. So if anybody's lurking, I'm sorry if this offends you, but I thought it was funny, and I know several people in chat thinks it's funny. Will think it's funny. But this reminds me of me. And I'll play it while I let Christopher up here too. But it had me laughing so hard.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to speak out. I'm going to break my social media rule this one time and speak on it. I have a lot of you people DMing me and commenting saying that I should use my platform to speak on this because I have a good reach that reaches millions of people. So you need to speak on this. So I'm going to do that. Okay, so you can stop commenting and DMing me. Right now, I'm going to speak on it. This will be the only time that I do this and I break my rule. But I'm going to speak on it.
I wish I could see y'all.
Because honestly, I find it really weird. Okay? I find it weird that I'm the same age as old people. Like what? I'm the same age my mom was when she was my age, and I called her old. I mean, I'm going to turn 46 this year, you guys. Okay? I was literally just 19, I swear. I'm going to Blockbuster Video.
Sounds like me.
Miss Blockbuster. Kind of missing. Yelling at me to rewind. Anyway, I'm at the age of where my body's like, hey man, do you think we should do that? You think that's a good idea? It's like negotiating with me. Age. Right? And the worst part is like, I have younger people call me old, right?
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
I have older people than me saying that I'm young. So I guess I'm just socially confusing right now. I'm in the confusing part of my life, and it sucks. You want to know what else is confusing? Is all the people keep telling me to act my age. Act your age, Kevin.
I ain't a killer, but don't push me.
I don't know how to act my age, okay? I ain't never been this old before. Can't.
I don't either.
Oh, Lord, help me.
Yeah. And then they call it, and they get that age, and everybody starts calling them sir.
I know, I can't stand it when somebody calls me ma'am. It's like it just runs through me. I'm like, really? Come on.
Or Mr. Or Mr. You can go, Mister. I go, no, just call me Carrie.
I'm like, what did you say? Ma'am, I'm sorry. What? I'm like, but I seen that and I laughed. So, I mean, I've been laughing since I seen it. I was like, oh man.
Yeah. They do it every time.
Okay,
Yep.
baby girl. Okay, Christopher, you ready for your education?
I'm ready for it. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna put baby Jerome Powell on while I go because I forgot while he was playing to go get Sky and tell her to go ahead and get on. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to baby Jerome Powell cry a little bit while I run in there real quick and tell her to get on. So here you go, and then I'll be back and get that going.
On Friday, the Department of Justice served the Federal Reserve with grand jury subpoenas, threatening a criminal indictment related to my testimony before the Senate Banking Committee last June. That testimony concerned in part a multi-year project to renovate historic Federal Reserve office buildings. I have deep respect for the rule of law and for accountability in our democracy. No one, certainly not the chair of the Federal Reserve, is above the law. But this unprecedented action should be seen in the broader context of the administration's threats and ongoing pressure. This new threat is not about my testimony last June or about the renovation of the Federal Reserve buildings. It is not about Congress's oversight role. The Fed, through testimony and other public disclosures, made every effort to keep Congress informed about the renovation project. Those are pretexts. The threat of criminal charges is a consequence of the Federal Reserve setting interest rates based on our best assessment of what will serve the public, rather than following the preferences of the president. This is about whether the Fed will be able to continue to set interest rates based on evidence and economic conditions, or whether instead monetary policy will be directed by political pressure or intimidation. I have served at the Federal Reserve under 4 administrations, Republicans and Democrats alike. In every case, I have carried out my duties without political fear or favor, focused solely on our mandate of price stability and maximum employment. Public service sometimes requires standing firm in the face of threats. I will continue to do the job the Senate confirmed me to do, with integrity and a commitment to serving the American people. Thank you.
Oh, I made it. I'm back. Did you miss me?
Mm-hmm.
Did
And
y'all
I
miss
caught
me?
that, that little girl that they got on there that imitates her grandmother, grandfather, dad, and her mom. Oh, my back. That's all AI too.
Yeah.
I caught the
There's so many of them.
I caught the glitch there. Oh my goodness, that kid ain't that smart.
And see, Danny, I don't know how true it is. I haven't looked it up yet. Well, I best not say anything until I know it's true.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Best make sure it's true before I say anything.
Right. Yep. They'll hold you to it. Hello, Melanie. Did Cindy come in? Did Cindy come in? Hello,
It says
Cindy.
Melanie, but it says device is not connected. When I click on it, it says devices not connected.
Uh-oh.
Now it's gone. So maybe she'll try back. Okay, D. Yeah, that I've heard rumors running around that if it's AI, we can't get strikes for it because it's not,
It's not real. Yeah.
that we can't get strikes for it. So any of the AI music or any of the AI clips or nothing that we don't have to ask permission or get approval for, which I don't know all that because it takes people time to do it because the little clips or songs I make, it takes a long time, and I know how much work and stress it is. I wouldn't want to just take it just because it's AI. You know what I mean? Because it does take time to make it.
Yeah, it is still funny, Carol. It just threw me off. I mean, I thought, man, this kid's pretty smart, And then I saw that furniture moving in the background. Going, huh? Little glitches in the end tables and stuff.
How was your day, Christopher?
It was good, Tina. I was on my best behavior all day long.
That's good. I'm proud of you.
I didn't cause no trouble.
Yeah. I have to hear that from your mama. Melody, what's wrong? Oh, you just got busted, Chris. You're lying to me.
Uh-oh.
I've been sweetening some like coffee today.
Darlene, see if you can find out what's wrong. Because I got everything going and I can't, I can't check.
She tell me standing around doing nothing, talking on their cell phones, not doing nothing, but standing there freezing to death. That's the way to protest.
That sounds like Minnesotians for you.
Oh, they're froze. That's what. Oh no, they all froze. No such luck. Did y'all see that one car go and dump big old barrels of water over where the ice agents come out?
They need to jump somewhere.
They made a form ice where the ice agents come out the gate.
Water guns and blow.
Oh yeah, freeze
water
them
all
like
over them,
statues.
freeze them like that cartoon I played the other night. Freeze their butts up, and then let ice go there and just flip them over and then break.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Humpty Dumpty.
I saw a good one. I've been thinking about a lot. The guy says, the Constitution says the right to peaceful protest. That don't mean knocking things over, hollering in people's ears with megaphones, destroying property, knocking down fences. It's peaceful. You march with signs. I get a little bit rowdy and loud.
Before I start, boy, you better be nice to your mama because Sky's watching. I hope you know that because she's waiting on me to start, and she's watching you. And you better be good.
I'm being sweet. I'm being so sweet tonight.
Well, you better stay sweet because she's watching. I'm just telling you.
Sweeter than wine. It's sweeter than wine. Yeah, right. Uh-oh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Somebody in deep doo-doo. Huh? I think his initials is CR.
Oh.
I stay in trouble, Carrie.
Yeah.
No matter what I do, I'm in trouble for something.
Yeah.
I'll wake up, I'm in trouble.
I've been having these weird dreams. Tell you, I gotta get off YouTube. Gotta get off of YouTube. Last night I dreamed we was at a big old convention, and President Trump was speaking. He says, "It's Kerry's music's here.
Hello,
Stand
my
up,
name is Larry
Kerry."
Arnn.
He said, "How about Tina?"
We the people, in order to form a more perfect union.
And of course, Gator.
Are y'all seeing that?
Yeah.
I can see it, Tina.
It is? Okay.
But anyway, he called on all of us for something we said online.
Who did?
The president. Me, you, and Gator were at a presidential rally or something, and he
Oh, you
called us
must
5
be
minutes.
dreaming. You must
I
be
was
dreaming.
dreaming. I was dreaming.
That I was gonna say he don't know me. He shoot.
Something we said online. He said, "I was listening to you. That's very good." Oh boy, you're eat up with it, Carrie.
Oh. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Maybe. There we are. Well,
It's a riot.
hold on a second.
Huh.
Let me try this again here. Here we go.
What the heck? Cowheads driving through the riot field in a Tesla. Females.
Hello, my name is Larry Arnn. I'm the president of Hillsdale College, which is honored to be working with the White House to produce these videos in honor of the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence, the greatest political document in human history. Our college was founded in honor of that document. We encourage you to love it and to celebrate it. And to celebrate it, you should learn about it. We're going to talk about two things: the meaning and the structure of the Declaration of Independence. First question is, what does it mean? Things have causes. There's a classical account of the causes of things that include four. The efficient cause means whoever made it. The material cause means whatever it's made out of. The formal cause means what does it look like and how does it operate? And the final cause is what is it for? What love produces it? Declaration of Independence contains a lot of information about the formal cause of America in the middle, but its chief function is to provide the final cause of the country. What is the country for? And it begins very beautifully by explaining that. It says that any time in history, any people in history have a right under the laws of nature and of nature's God to form a nation according to purposes that they adopt. What are these laws of nature and nature's God? What does that mean? The Christian view is that God made nature. The classical view is that each being has a good, and the good and the being are the same thing. Nature is full of things that are good, and it's wrong to violate the good of anything. What do these laws say about people? They say that they're all created equal. Think what a remarkable thing it is for a people to adopt a standard like that as their purpose, as their governing purpose. And we did that in opposition to a king who claimed that he was born to be our ruler because he was better born than we are. He was denying the proposition that all men are created equal. If you recognize this principle of equality and you recognize it properly, it will give rise to the most amazing diversity and difference among people, because it sets up a right of all of us to pursue our lives best we can. without impediment by kings and emperors. We said, in the laws of nature and nature's God, no one is born to rule anybody else. That's beautiful, and it sets up an agitation in the country which goes on to this day to always try to recognize those principles. And that's the final cause of the United States of America. Now, a word about the structure of the document. It begins with this universal claim that we're all created equal and that nobody may rule us except by our consent. And in the middle bit, they claim the king has done a bunch of bad stuff that justifies the revolution. He took houses away from people and put troops in them. That means they were dislodged. They were driven out into the street. He arrested people. He put them on ships, and the ships were not very comfortable. They were in the hold of the ship. Sometimes they sat around for weeks in the harbor, and they were taken all the way to England. Most of them had never been there before, and they were put on trial in front of people who they never met before, not a jury of your peers. This is the 25th paragraph. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coast, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He did kill people. And then he'd talk about the mercenaries there. Large armies of foreign mercenaries, those were the Hessians, to complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny, already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy scarcely parallel in the most barbarous ages, and totally unworthy of the head of a civilized nation. But then that leads us to the second thing about this structure point, and that was some of them are direct violations of the best method, the founders argued the only sure method, to keep the government from doing things like that to you, to its citizens, to anybody, right? And those methods are, they provide the organizing principle of the Constitution of the United States. They are representation. You know, the Continental Congress that passed the Declaration of Independence took great pains to be a representative body. That is to say, they're not acting according to their own wills. Somebody else, those who will be governed under this new government that they're creating, have appointed us to do this. We are acting for them. We have government by consent. And they say that the king is interfering with the legislatures that they had had before. He dissolved several of them, and he prevented others of them from meeting. And those are all in these charges here, right? He has obstructed government by consent. Then he's messed around with the judicial branch. And that means that the legislature has to pass a law, and then the executive enforces only the laws that have been passed. And then when the law is applied upon any citizen, he has to be taken in front of a judge who's not dismissible by the legislature or the executive. And then the judge has to decide. That's called the independent judiciary. It's a terribly important thing. So the middle bit of the Declaration, these 28 paragraphs, is the second part of the structure of the Declaration of Independence. And the third part is a formal legislative act that makes the nation. It's passed by the Continental Congress. I should mention that God appears 4 times in the Declaration of Independence. He appears in the first sentence as the maker of the laws of nature and nature's God, the legislator. He appears in the beginning of the second paragraph as the endower of our rights as creator, the founder of everything. The last paragraph is personal. They refer to themselves for the first time. We, therefore, the representatives of the United States, we, in General Congress assembled. And then they appeal to somebody to judge whether they're right. And that person is not the King of England. It's the supreme judge of the world, the judicial branch. For the rectitude of our intentions, in other words, we swear we're doing what seems right, and we ask God to judge. In the name of the good people of these colonies, You can read it as a claim that the people of the colonies are good. You can read it as a claim that we're acting for the good ones. Or you can read it as the claim we have to remember to be good because we are assuming this authority now. Free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states, they have full power to levy war. Now we get to the hard thing. Conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And then the beautiful last sentence. This is where the executive branch comes in. Because see, now it's war. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence. That's God as the executive branch. We mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Only in the hands of God would all the powers of government be combined. Those men in that room, the same room where the Constitution would later be written by some of the same people, we mutually pledge to each other everything we've got. We Americans today owe those people. We should learn about them. Thank you.
Wow.
Wow. Whoa.
That was powerful right there.
Uh-huh.
That made me speechless there at the end.
Oh, excuse me. For sure. Most have forgotten it.
Yep. That's why I think it's good for us to remember it every now and then. Yeah, more does, Gator Girl. I'm still all over that.
I'm sitting here watching the green car block the road up there. Trying it again, huh? I wonder
God
how
is
many.
God is our
Huh?
supreme judge. We
That's
answer
right.
to Him. We don't answer to.
We have to go by God.
Yep. Yeah, that was powerful.
Oh crap!
You can tell kind of when I got stopped typing in chat, I started paying attention. It got real there at the end. Got real. Real talk, as I say. I'll tell Sky, I said, come here, baby, sit beside me. We need to talk real. We got to have a real talk here. She says, uh-oh. That's
Yeah,
true,
what?
Gator Girl.
And watching these idiots up in Minnesota trying to destroy it all, from the government all the way down to the protesters, you know?
Yep. They
They're
don't
all,
think they don't understand it's going to take everybody's tax money to rebuild all that crap that they destroy, like the Summer of Love.
yeah, I watched this Libertard Girls live this morning, you know, when you scroll through the verticals, and she was debating somebody on how do we pay for the illegals, you know. She said, we don't pay for the illegals. The government doesn't pay for the illegals.
Hmm.
No, the government pays for the illegals. How do we pay? How do we pay for it? Or maybe she doesn't, you know. I mean, but she helps finance it. Even she pays taxes from her wages and gets them all back. They're still making money on the interest of what they keep all year till the end of the year. And when you multiply that by billions, it's yeah, a lot of interest.
Yeah.
That's why I tell everybody to don't have anything withheld. Check the box, don't withhold. Put it in the bank, let it sit until the end of the year when tax time comes, and then if you have to pay, pay it. That way they're not making money on it.
See, it just irritates me because think about it. Look at J6. Only thing those guys really done was throw a water bottle and push a few people with a flagpole to get them off of other people that was being attacked. And look at all the time that they got served and how mistreated they got. And look at these
Mm-hmm.
fools out here burning cars and attacking ICE and tearing up buildings and throwing
Oh yeah, and
throwing bottles with ice in it. And the only thing
no,
they threw a
they're
couple of
letting
water bottles.
they're letting water bottles freeze solid.
I know, that's why I said look at what
And,
they're
and,
doing compared to
and so
our people.
and then yeah, the same person said, well, the J6ers, they looted and destroyed the Capitol. Oh yeah, right. Not like that. I mean, those cars last night, at least a
And
dozen
and them
cars.
and them windows that was busted wasn't from our guys. They was from the
Antifa.
plants that was in there. Yeah, the
Yeah,
plants that was in that group.
yeah. And our
Come back
guys were
with
trying
something
to
else.
keep them from. Our guys were trying to stop them. Yeah, it burns me
Double
up when I
standards,
hear these
I tell you.
unknowledgeable
Double
people
standards.
talk this garbage. You know. Oh crap. Mm.
Nobody can't make me believe that our people on January 6th was in the wrong. They was all right. Now the instigators, the little plants that was putting, yeah, they was wrong, but 99.9% of them was good.
Oh, I'm trying to navigate around my phone.
Sky still writes, and he writes her back. One of them still.
Yeah.
Me and Pat's got his hands full.
I'm,
He's going back and forth.
yeah, I know. I'm
I feel sorry
trying to,
for him.
yeah, this is, I think, I wonder how many of these protesters even think if they might be a next victim, you know? I wonder if that crosses their mind at all.
Honestly, I think they're so brainwashed and so indoctrinated that they can't hear anything. They can't see. They got like tunnel vision. Honestly,
Yeah.
I think they're so messed up that that's what's going on. They've been fed this since they was probably in elementary school. Fed this through the school system, and then hook up with these groups, and then there you go, a perfect storm.
hmm There's a little person out there. I hope that's a miniature woman right up there at the gate. Wow. Looks like a kid. That's pathetic.
I wish I had the money. I would open up my own online school. Just have all the kids in my town come to my house, and we'll just have like a church meeting. We'll have a school meeting every day to get them out of that school, the school system.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I used to talk all the time about people getting, 2 or 3 families together or more, and swap, each parent take a turn, you know, doing the classes every day. Because it's hard
Because
on one person.
I know what they're being fed in school. Just because Trump's in office don't mean that there still isn't any of them leftist teachers hanging around there preying
Well,
on
actually,
them.
an article, Joe Nagy said it to me. A school teacher made them write their favorite people, their heroes. And one kid put Trump, and another person put a football player, and the teacher said, "You can't put Trump or anybody political on here." And somebody else put Charlie Kirk. And
See, that's about what they done with Sky. Sky had to do a book report on her hero, and she picked the J6ers, and this other boy in her class picked BLM as their heroes. But Sky's the one who got threatened to be kicked out and
yeah,
and failed the class because she picked the J6ers. But the BLM kid could say what he wanted to, and I took her out. I went to the school board. I raised Cain. I went to the school. I was a little hell. I was hell on wheels then.
yeah. Well, this news article said that the teacher told them that they could not use anyone political or religious, no political or religious figures. And then the principal doubled up on it and told every one of them, if you go home and tell your parents about this, you're in trouble. So the ACLU's in the middle of it. I believe it.
It's bull crap.
But
I thought they'd be over it by now.
That's what our kids are going through. Our kids are going through that in schools, and it's happening everywhere. Well, just like you said with Sky, it's
That's why
popping
I
up
figured it'd
everywhere.
be over with, because that happened right when J6 happened. Is when she got in trouble, and I took her on out of school. So that was right on January 6th.
Yeah, you go to
It
these.
was a couple of days. It was a couple of days after they started arresting people, and Sky came in here crying and saying she was scared. Mama said, "Mama, I'm scared. What are they gonna do to my heroes? What are they going?" I mean, she was freaking out, and I said, "We just need to pray, Sky. That's all we can do is pray." And then the teacher had the assignment for them to do, and she said she's gonna write about her heroes.
Mm. Yeah, and all you got to do is walk through a school now, and see the teachers in their classrooms, and you really get disgusted.
I mean, it's like you can sense it. Like you can feel. I mean, it's like just by looking at them, or when their first words that comes out of their mouth, you're like,
Yeah, you can
"I'm
tell.
good. You stay there. I'm going over this way. I don't want none of your junk on me."
Yeah, when I pulled Sammy and Bella out, Sammy's teacher, first of the year, she says, "I'm a Ms. MZ." I thought, MZ, what in the heck is that? I had to look it up. I'm going, you got to be kidding me. I took Sammy in there. I said, don't pull this stuff with her. Don't go telling her all this. But she started coming home. I think I love girls.
Oh God.
I said,
Oh
no,
Lord.
Sammy, everybody goes through that sometimes. I said, no, you're a girl. You're supposed to. Boys right now, you're young, and they're icky. They got cooties.
Sky calls them pigs.
Yeah. and
She
they're mean.
still calls Danny a pig. She'll still call
And
Danny a pig.
the meanest boys like you the most. And they don't know how to show it. She's starting to find out now. But yeah, you got to, yeah. It's hard. That's what happens.
She's a Mascata girl. She still calls him a pig. And now she calls Joey's little boy Brennix. Now she'll call him a piggy. Well, she calls him a piggy, but
Piggy.
the Danny and all the bigger guys she calls pigs. Like Joy and Danny and Dan and them, she'll call them pigs. But Uncle Jimmy and my dad, the older people in their life, she don't call them pigs. But let Brennix is a little piggy. He's growing up to be a pig. I guess there's stages, Carrie. I didn't know there were stages to pigs, but he's a little piggy.
Yeah, there's stages. And yeah, it doesn't. I mean, it gets better, but it doesn't. You still had to talk to them and nurture them right.
Yeah.
But I like to stress that it's like a fairy tale. It's impossible. It's like these people want to be he-she's. Impossible. Like playing Spider-Man, Superman.
Yeah, girl, you've been single longer than me. I've only been about 12 years.
Yeah. Oh my. Oh my. Yeah, I've been single 10. Almost half that.
Like I say, God knows what He's doing.
Yeah.
So I leave it all in God's hands.
Yep. That's what I was wondering. That's what I was wondering, Sherry Bell.
Not really. You're every now I get myself in trouble, and I look over and like to say, no, now I need some help. When I get myself in trouble, but I usually find a way to get out of trouble.
Oh no. That's as bad as all my. Oh no. But Derek said. Oh. There you go.
D.
That's funny.
Gator Girl's been divorced as long as D and Goldie's been married. Oh man.
Oh, these protesters are all tired. They're all sitting down Indian style across
I
the
bet
road.
you I broke the fastest divorce record in chat. It was a year, and I was done. But I had my reasons.
Yeah, I was married 40 years. Won't do that again. Oh.
Oh, I was married for a good rapid 1 year.
1 year.
Yep. I was married on February the 22nd, and I was divorced on February 22nd. So I can have my dates down pat. And Sky was born on December 23rd.
That's when my daughter was born. Yeah, my first wife, we got married on Valentine's Day. So I don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
We was going to, but the what was it? The court, something to do with our marriage license. The courthouse had to do something, and they didn't do it, so we had to wait until the 22nd. So that's why it was February the 22nd.
Mm-hmm.
We had to wait a little longer, but that's when we wanted to do it. But I figured since that was the worst day of my life, then I might as well just make it the happiest day of my life whenever I divorced. So have it on the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Recover that day.
There you go. Yeah, I never thought about that.
But it was all good. It was need to be done. So
I don't know how many. Let's
lesson
see.
learned. Lesson learned.
I think it's 5 years my first time around. I think I put it in the
Really,
past
D?
and forgot.
Skies is the 23rd of December. You got one back to back too. I got Christmas Eve. Well, I got her birthday, then Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day, all right there together. Bang, bang,
Mm.
bang. I hate it.
I know. It's terrible. And 2 presents. I mean, not 2 presents, but
Three.
3.
Three gatherings, because on Christmas Eve we go with the family and she racks up because they're not there.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I didn't think about that.
So she gets presents for 3 days. Well, really
Yeah.
more than that, because of certain people mailing stuff in 2 or 3 weeks ahead of time, and then here I am having. We're gonna have to talk about this next year. We're gonna have to fix this.
Yeah. Yeah, but you had to have, gifts for yeah, gifts for the birthday, and then gifts for Christmas Eve, and then gifts for Christmas. Woo. And then
It's
on top of
unreal.
it, we had Bella and Sammy the same day. They share the same birthday.
Darlene's got her girl on the 31st will be 47.
Mm.
I don't know when my birthday is. I stopped celebrating it because I'm going backwards. You don't celebrate it when you go backwards. So I made it to 50. So when it comes up, I'll be 49. And I'll just keep going.
Keep going. Yeah, I'm gonna stay at. I'll stay at 76, so I'll be a 76er. I'm a 49er and a 76er right now.
Well, I got told I wouldn't even live to be 18. I was a heathen. I was one of them risk takers. Jump out of a moving car. I would jump off a building. I would jump through a window. I've jumped off a bridge. I've done quite a few crazy stuff.
Yeah, I think I have too. But I'm a guy.
Darlene, you don't. You forget it. You hear me? And if anybody asks you, you forget it. You don't know. You understand? That's the rule. You forget.
Yeah, that is a good year for hot rod cars.
No more birthdays. I'm done with them.
Yeah, my great grandson.
I made it longer than my family thought, so I'm good. I don't need no more. Well. Chris left us, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He just
That was
left.
plumb rude. Christopher, that was so rude of you.
Yeah.
Not even say bye, kiss my rump, nothing, just left.
Nothing, just
vanished.
boom.
Just vanished like a thief in the night. Just came. That's okay. Darlene will get you tomorrow. Good night, Tracy. Love you. Get your boy for me.
Good night, Tracy.
Because he didn't even
Love
tell
and
me
hug.
goodbye, nothing.
Yeah, we were talking, and all of a sudden, boom, he's gone.
He is gone.
He ain't even been in the chat.
There he is. Christopher, if you don't quit calling me that, me and you's gonna have a problem. A problemo. See, I know some Spanish.
Yeah, I had a 67 Mustang. 67 Mustang. And it was blueprinted by Don Garlitz.
Oh, okay, Tracy. I heard a lot of people saying they're still having trouble with some cell services and things still today.
Yeah, they're messing around with it. Something.
And like I said, all of these has got a different lag to it. Like StreamYard never hardly ever has a lag. As soon as I click one of the videos, it automatically shows up on the monitor. But tonight it's been like 3-4 seconds, and then it'll pop up there, and then about 3 or 4 more seconds it'll go to YouTube, and then it'll take. One time seemed like about a minute before it went to Rumble, so I don't know what's going on with it.
Unfortunately, Chris, my Android came back on before my iPhone. They come back on.
So there you go, Christopher.
When we're doing the Anthem, and then my iPhone come back on right before we got done with the stream last night.
See, Christopher, Androids are okay. Can be. Now, some of them are crap. I do admit. Some of them's good.
Yeah, I loved my Mustang. It was a 302. All blueprinted out. He's
sharing.
He was something else. He had a shop there where I lived in Sefner, Florida, and all the high school kids would bring their cars over to him, and he would let them work in the shop and do their cars, rebuild their cars and stuff. But he was a pillar in the community.
I didn't either, Christopher. I didn't lose signal because the maintenance man called me. He called me. My dad called me. My phone worked all day long. The office called me. Everybody called me. So
Yeah,
my phone didn't go out, and it's an Android, so there, smarty.
Yeah, I guess Spectrum Mobile didn't go out. My daughter said she had service all day.
Well, I got Carolina West.
They're supposed to be Verizon, but I don't know. Cricket, yeah, Cricket's supposed to be Verizon too.
Cricket.
Or are they? Yeah, I think they're Verizon too. Cricket.
Well, it's time. I got a little short 42-second clip to show you while we go off. But I need to get Sky in bed and prayed up. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Christopher.
Love you guys. I'm gonna jump off. Love you. See you in the chat. Thank you, Tina.
All right. Thank you. Thank each and every one of y'all for coming. I'm going to play this little clip real fast. And then I will say my goodbyes.
Sometimes life pulls you into a darkness you never asked for. Not to break you, but to force you to see who you are without anyone else. In the quiet, you meet your real strength. The part of you that survived every moment you thought would end you. You realize the world doesn't shape you, the struggle does. And once you rise from that place, nothing can touch you the same way again. You become sharper, calmer, harder to shake. That's the power of walking through the fire and choosing not to burn.
because we have God. And as long as we have God, we can walk through any fire and come out on the other side of it. So just keep Teacup in your prayers for her upcoming eye surgery. Julius, continue healing. Jared, Gator Girl, Dee's dad for complete healing. And anybody that crosses your mind or your heart, just pray for them. And remember each of our chat family. And remember Cindy. I love each and every one of y'all. Good night. Thank y'all for joining me. And I will see y'all tomorrow night. Right. Tomorrow's Friday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. So I will see y'all tomorrow night. Love ya.
Every step I take, every stride I make, I look around, sometimes I feel alone. Think about this life I live, only so much time to give. I'm on the run into the unknown. The line I'm walking's a straight one, outside I say it ain't fun. I'm not here to impress anyone. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Down since I left town, sorry for the letdown. Don't know the next time that I'll be around. When I ask myself why I do what I do, there's a couple reasons, yeah, I can count a few. To all the ones that are proud of me, to all the ones that doubted me, thanks for watching my dreams become reality. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. Chasing dreams ain't always what it seems. We only get one life, sometimes it's hard to see. Making a difference might be my deliverance. When it comes to freedom, yeah, that's where I find it. The hard path in life can be a lonely one. Not too many walk this road I'm on. This road I'm on. This road I'm on.